Hi guys, welcome back to the channel Career Zone. I hope you all have subscribed my channel and I'll be uploading more videos on Python. Right now I'm focusing on very simple videos which every student search on the Google or YouTube for the solution. It is basically for the 11 and 12, or you can say 9 to 12 class students, CBSE and ICSE board both, and it is very valuable for beginners as well. So today I'm going to show you that how you can print the table in Python. And I am going to print the table of I'm going to create a code, or you can say I will show you that how you can write a simple line of code to print the table of any number which is entered by the user during runtime. So we will ask the user that which table he or she wants to print, and then we are going to print the table for the user. So what kind of code can be written here? You can see here, as I have already written the output, that what output we are expecting for table printing. So we are expecting here 2 into 1 equal to 2. I have shown here the table of 2, but however I am going to make a code, or you can say I am going to write a code which can print the table of any number. So the number which is written here 2, we will get this number entered from the user. So what I am going to do, I'll ask the user that enter any kind of any number which you want to print, and when he or she writes the number, then we are going to multiply the value. So you can see here that suppose if I take a variable name, you can say num, and suppose I have taken the variable num here, in which I have stored the number 2. So let's write the code for num. Num is equal to input, then enter the number to print the table. You can write any statement whatever you like. I have written that enter the number to print the table. So here when the user enters any number, it is going to be saved in the variable num which I have defined here. Now you can see here that when we try, as we have already learned that how we can print the series in ascending or descending order. So you can see that the series here goes from 1 to 10 in ascending order. So can we use loop here which will increment by one value, and what if we can multiply the variable of which we are going to use in loop to this num. So we will get the output which will print the table of the number entered by the user. So let's see that if I take the variable I here, which is going to replicate the value or increment the value by 1. So I am starting the loop here for I in range. So as it is, the loop goes from 1 to 10, so I am using the value from 1 to 11, as the upper limit is excluded and we want to print the table till 10th term. So I have written here 1 comma 11. If you want to write comma 1 for incrementing the value by 1, it's okay. If you don't write, Python does it by default. And here I will write here print num into I. So when the user enters any value, it is going to store in num. Suppose the user enters 2, so it goes to num. And when the loop starts, now the loop starts, so the value of I will be 1. Then when the loop comes, when we enter the body of the loop, here you can see that num into I. So suppose I have entered the value 2 in num, so 2 into I, 2 into 1 will print the answer 2. The value will be incremented till the time the loop gets false. It will keep on executing, as we know that it is a iteration statement. So when the value will be incremented by 1, the value of I will become 2. So as already we have 2 stored in num, so 2 into 2, 4. So this way it is going to print the table. It will go till 10th term. Let's see the output. If it is coming according to our expected answer. So I have entered here 2 only. So see, the table is printed. You can print it for any number. Let me enter some other number to print the table, like 8. So it is printing the table of 8. Now suppose the table printing is done. However, I want to print the table in this format, the format which is given over here, 2 into 1 equal to 2. So it is more presentable and understandable by the user. So let's do one thing. I'm going to make it more presentable. So for making it presentable, you can see that in the output here 2 is written, which is stored in num, then there is a multiplication symbol, then there is 1 written, the value of which is incrementing every time. So this is the value of I. So if I write like num into I and then equals to and then num into I. So first time I want to print the num. So let's say I have printed here print num. So it will print 2 and then I am going to give comma for concatenation, for merging it. So then I need a multiplication symbol, which you can see here. So for multiplication symbol, as we want to, if we want to print anything, you need a double quote, and you can print any symbol using double quote, which we were doing during the printing star pattern. Now I want the value of I, so I will write here I, then I am going to use comma. Again I need equals to symbol, you can see here equals to symbol. So that is a symbol which we want every time to be printed. So I am going to write this equal to also enclosed in double quote. Now I am concatenating it with the answer num into I. So this is the way we can make it more presentable. Let's see if the output comes as we are expecting or not. So let me enter the number 5. See, so it is looking more presentable and understandable. You can print in both format, both are correct. I hope this is understood now. You can easily print the table of any number from this code when it is entered by the user, and if you don't want it to be entered by the user, you can simply write any number here and remove this line of code, the first line of code. It will print the table of any particular number, but it will be more presentable and understandable, or it look perfect when you get the input from the user and then you print the output. So I hope this is understood, and if you have any query, write in the comment section below. I'll be back with the few more programs very soon. Till then, stay safe, stay home. Bye bye.